feed from Steph Curry.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Wiggins. Got a hand on it, but he stays with it. Again, Wiggins missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Hunter following the basket by Draymond Green. Freak kicks to Wiggins. From downtown, count that one. Wiggins has got his third basket of the night right there.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers for the last 10 games. Fifth is Steph Curry.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And that one's good. Pekovic.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Here's Larkin, covered by Rubio. Here's Larkin. And a missed layup. Minnesota leading by 3. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
We talked about the challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making shots is where he's been less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Freak. Cutting the screen. Now here's Freak. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And here's Green outside. No good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Now, here's Rubio. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Hunter. Green with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Buries it from three-point range. Chalmers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Rubio kicks to Hunter. Pass to Pekovic. From 11 feet away, Pekovic with another miss. The Warriors shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And here's Rubio. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The dish to Freak. That's a 2 from Martin. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation,
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big? Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Chalmers in for Steph Curry. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgui Dieng comes in for Kevin Garnett. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Hunter subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green is out there with Looney. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Timberwolves trail by 16. Hunter, the pass to Levine. Jang, a screen. Passes it to Hunter. Pekovic dishes to Freak. Here's Dieng. Another miss by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 16. Barnes kicks to Chalmers. Off target from outside.
not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Now here's Freak, covered by Barnes. Freak kicks to Zhang. Here's Hunter. Here's Muhammad. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Barnes against Pekovic. Now the pass to Looney. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Now here's Freak, defended by Chalmers. That is good. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Chalmers. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Larkin, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barnes passes to Chalmers. Dishes it to Larkin. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Freak with it. He's got 6. Zhang, a screen. Freak kicks to Martin. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Here's Larkin. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, team second.
Here's Larkin. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pekovic dishes to Freak. Down low, here's Muhammad. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Golden State moving the ball around, and here's Barnes for 3. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now Freak, 6 points for him. Pekovic with a screen. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. It's Martin on the wing. Releases. The rebound by Mario Chalmers.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Green, the screen. Larkin, the pass to Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a good one for Green. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And both free throws good for Green.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
The feed to Freak. To the inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Here's Larkin, defended by Hunter. Kicks to Chalmers. Green, the screen. And the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 5 points so far.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Looney. And the rejection by Jang. Martin against Chalmers. Martin kicks to Hunter. Back to Martin. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Muhammad.
Andrew Wiggins.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Clock at 6. Wiggins drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Looney passes to Larkin. They kick it out to Green. Rebound by Dang.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
There's the bucket. Good.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out and laid an egg that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.